How do you know that somebody is unhealthy the instant they start describing themselves as empaths? Well, the dead giveaway is that they believe empathy is a feeling. It's just a feeling. So that's the dead giveaway. If a person doesn't understand that empathy is not a feeling and it's not an act, but rather it is a quality, and if they can't tell you what a quality is, that's the dead giveaway. That means the person is walking around genuinely believing that what makes empathy is just what you feel inside of yourself. So we got to talk about qualities. Qualities are interesting because they involve feelings and acts, but they are neither of these things on their own. This reminds me of a Dominican drink, a drink from the Dominican Republic, which I was introduced to 25 years ago, and that I love to this day. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because it tastes like creamsicle. You know what creamsicle is? It's like vanilla and orange combined. And it's this really, some people might describe it as like orange sherbet. That's creamsicle. So this drink I'm talking about from the Dominican Republic is called Morir Soñando. Morir Soñando. And what that translates to is literally to die dreaming. And now you understand why it's called to die dreaming. It's because it's so dang good. I could drink that all day long. Now here's the thing about Morir Soñando, the drink. It contains milk and it contains orange juice. What do you know about milk and orange juice? Would you assume that that's a pretty good combination? Not at all, would you? Because orange juice, by its very nature, is acidic, and milk, by its very nature, curdles when it encounters acidic things. That's the miracle of Morir Soñando. You have to mix it just right so that the two, the orange juice and the milk, blend perfectly so that the milk doesn't curdle, and you get a perfect blend of orange juice and milk. And then usually I think sugar cane is added to it, and that's what you end up with. You end up with a creamsicle drink. It is so delicious. But now think about Morir Soñando. I say to you, wow, that's delicious. Is it orange juice? And the person says, no, it's not orange juice. Well, is it milk? No, it's not milk. But they say, it needs orange juice and it needs milk to even exist. But once you put in the orange juice with the milk and the sugar cane, of course, then you end up with something brand new. Something brand new. It's not orange juice or milk. It's something brand new. And it's this drink called Morir Soñando. So if you got any Dominican friends, make them prepare you some Morir Soñando. And if you don't have Dominican friends, run out and make some. Or find a restaurant in your area, because boy, it is good drinking. Of course, my favorite example of all these things of, having a new thing that depends on these other things, but is not those things. My favorite example of that is moonshine. Is moonshine water? Is it grain? Or is it yeast? Well, it's not any of those things. But it needs those things, doesn't it, in order for it to come into existence. It does contain those things, but it's not those things. When a person says, is empathy a feeling or is it an act? It's not a feeling or an act. But as a quality, it absolutely involves feelings and acts. Interesting, isn't that? Moonshine. Can't have shine without grain, water, and yeast. And empathy ain't a feeling. It is not a feeling. Love, not a feeling. Remember how we talked about how you could identify an unhealthy person? Because they think these things are just feelings. I grew up in a family where love was presented to me as just what I feel. If I feel strongly enough for somebody, that's love. And guess what? I can treat them any way I want as long as I still have that strong feeling for them. Treat them like dirt, And when they're hurt, I just tell them, no, but you don't understand, I love you still because of this strong feeling I have inside of me. But feeling love, well, let's say this, love is not a feeling. Empathy, not a feeling. They are qualities. So like empathy, love is not a feeling or an act. But as a quality, it absolutely requires those things. It does require feelings. It involves feelings. And it also requires and involves acts.